Hey guys, Mick here from Kudos Health, and today's tip is aimed at people just sort of starting out in the early stages of moving in a healthier direction. So what we want to create when we just start on this venture, this journey, whatever, very cliche, I hate it, but it's true. This journey to better health is what we call little wins. So we want to create little wins because little wins breed motivation, little wins make us excited for further action, little wins encourage commitment to the process, and little wins just make us feel better about the whole thing and why we're taking these steps for better health. So one thing to do when we're just starting on this sort of journey is come up with two goals, two things you would like to change, two behaviors you would like to change, whether they're introducing the behavior itself or whether they're eliminating a behavior or whether they're reducing a behavior, whatever. So what I mean by that is it might be reduce my cigarettes from 15 to 5 a day. It might be introduce something of having, greens at 3 meals a day, or it might be eliminating takeout. So whatever it happens to be, that was just an example of eliminating, adding and reducing. But come up with maybe 2 to 3 of these goals, these behaviors that you would like to address. And there's the first place to start, coming up with 2 or 3. The second thing to do is to write down our confidence and the importance of these changes out of 10. So if we go back to that example of killing or eliminating takeout. So our confidence out of 10, if you've been having takeout, every day, or twice a week, or whatever the case may be, if completely eliminating that from your weekly diet, you're about a 3 out of 10 confidence. Straight away, it's very unlikely that you're going to succeed, so you're going to have a loss. In your head, you'll have a loss or a failure, and then a lot of the time people think, fuck it, throw the towel in, what's the point, I always fail, and then we go through that sort of those ants, those automatic negative thoughts, and we sort of bounce back to those ingrained destructive habits and we sort of go, yep, told you, I fail, I always quit, I always self-sabotage, whatever. And that's not what we want. We want little wins. So if killing that takeout is only a 3 out of 10 confidence, skip it, flick it, next. So first of all, we want a confidence of minimum 6 to 10. 6 to 7 is always good, a minimum 6. So let's say that takeout is, if we readdress that goal, it might be have takeout once a week. If you're having it, multiple times a week, having it once a week might be the behavior. That might be more realistic. And you might be like, yeah, I'm about a 7 out of 10 that I can reduce my takeout to once a week. Awesome. There's step 1. The next part is the importance and how much it will weigh in on you achieving your goal. So if your goal is to lose 10 kilos and reducing your takeout from 5 times a week to once a week, that will make a fairly big difference. So that difference might be, a 7 or an 8 out of 10. So why we want both importance and confidence above 10 is, if you are eating really poorly and you're like, I'll have, 1 apple a day, that'll be huge. I'm 10 out of 10 confident I can do that. In your pursuit to losing, 10 kilos, having 1 apple a day, again, with the importance and the degree in which it's going to help you get to your goal, it's not huge. It's great that you're that confident that you can achieve it, but it's not going to make a massive, massive difference. So in the importance of it helping you in your change, it's probably only a 3 or 4. So when things both are above a 6 or a 7, both in importance and in your confidence, that's something to focus on because that's going to make a big difference. That's what we call a needle mover, a big needle mover in health coaching. It's going to make a big difference. And you're also confident you can achieve it. Okay, so both of those, the importance and the confidence, want to be a minimum 6 out of 10. Step 1, come up with 2 to 3 goals or behaviors you would like to address. Step 2, record how confident you are out of 10 and how important that change will make in you achieving your goal. Once you've hit a number, one of those goals with minimum 6 and 7 out of 10, boom, next step, action it. Get it, guys. Have a great day.